You know where you are?
This is Nollywood Pictures TV.
Africa! Where's this one man that calls himself a better man? Where are you?
A messy man that don't know. Africa, come out, oh! Better come out now! Come out! So don't address him as that again. He's not a messy man.
Look, Africa, I'm going to call you just one more time. You better come out here. Africa! Come out here now!
What are we waiting for? Let's go in there, but when you drag him out.
Young lady, where is your father?
My father is not at home.
Huh? Where has he gone to?
He left very early in the morning.
Tell us he's hiding inside and not tell us lies.
I am not telling lies. My father is not at home.
Tell him that he got himself an anti-infested wound. Therefore, lizard has visited him. I
don't understand what you mean.
Shut your mouth. He's still talking. Listen to him.
You don't have to understand. Just tell him that Ezemirenwilo has consented to the people's wish that Nwakego should hang herself. Tell him that I said that better not happen. Because if it does happen, I and him, our ghosts, will kill each other. Tell him that. Better tell him that. Let's go.
Father, what is going on? I smell trouble.
We live in trouble season, my daughter. And we drink troubled waters. They want me to fix it, and I will fix it.
How? I don't understand.
Don't worry.
Have you seen her?
No, I have not seen her.
Then where could she have gone to?
Where did she tell you she was going to?
She said she was going to the stream. I've gone to meet everybody who could have followed her to the stream, but they didn't see her. I even went to the stream myself, and she isn't there. Uncle, we just cannot sit and do nothing. We have to do something.
Something like what? You are just returning from searching for her, and you want us to do something? No. What else do you want us to do?
I am worried, Uncle. The berry does not keep late nights.
Makego,
Uncle.
let me ask you a question. Is it only oncoming dangers that you see? Why not use the same gift that the gods gave to you? To locate exactly where she is and possibly tell me where we are going to find her?
I do not force myself to see things. They come to me naturally. And until I get a revelation about it, there's nothing I can say about it now.
Hi!
I buried. Hey.
Yes, of our men and possibly go into war with an enemy people because of her. Is her life worth that waste? Son, think like a man who will reign in his hereafter. She must be made to hang herself, and that's the only way we can save this land.
If you will listen to me, look at Mmasinachi one more time and discover that Mother was indeed very perfect with her choice. What you need now is a wife. And Mother in her wisdom already found you one. Why are you here languishing in sorrow when she's there in Isoyanato?
Please. Can't I be allowed to concentrate? Something bigger than marriage is brewing in our land. That is what I'm thinking. That is what all men of our land are thinking right now.
Something bigger than marriage. And what could that be?
War. Possible war between an Enugu people and our people. But Father wants to avoid that by approving that an innocent maiden must hang herself. How can any right-thinking man be thinking of marriage when such matter is in the air?
Ebere, come here. Ebere. Are you mad? Ebere, what has become of you? Now tell me, where have you been all day and night? Ebere. You have become deaf and dumb.
Ebere, where have you been? We've been so worried about you.
What is there to come back to? My heartless father who would just sit and watch my only sister and friend face injustice. Or my only sister that will leave me very soon. I figured I just had to start practicing on how to live without her.
Ebere, it's dangerous out there and it's late. Anything could have happened to you.
Do not understand how I wish for that to happen all the while I was there. But alas, evil failed to come and take me. I will not lose hope. I will keep praying until it comes and take me away. I cannot even think of a life without you.
What this family needs is love. You are the head of this family. Show love, and no one will ever separate us. Good night, Uncle.
Wakego, please excuse me. We need to talk. Yes.
Where's Akuga? Where is he? Young lady, where's your father?
You are looking for my father armed with cutlass.
Listen to me, don't ask me questions. Listen to me. I did not come here to join words with you. Where is your father? Where is he hiding?
He left very early.
Okay. Tell him he can run for all I care. But he better come back and undo what he has done before. Tell him that.
But my father hasn't done anything. You're accusing him for nothing.
Listen, young woman. I did not come to banter words with you. Tell him to come back and undo the evil that he's bringing on Wakego. Because if he doesn't, I will personally kill him. Tell him I said so. And I shall be back. Tell him that!
hope nobody saw you.
For how long will this continue, Papa? For how long? If you can solve this problem, solve it once and for all, so you will stop living in fear.
Listen, my dear. I know why I am still avoiding home. Let us go home, eh? Let's go.
My father hardly stays at home again. He sneaks out every sunrise and sneaks in late at night.
But why?
Because Bawanye has threatened to kill him.
Uzoma, you mean your father does all of these things just because of what Bawanye said? He can't do a thing like that. Bawanye will not kill anybody.
Makego, based on what I have seen, he can do it. The cutlass he comes with looks so sharp, and it can kill just with one strike. Please, talk to him. If my father must do anything about the situation, then he should be allowed to operate freely and be able to think right. I beg you.
I don't understand why you're making a case for that crafty man. A man who exposed you to danger.
For the first time, I'm going to ask you to please educate me on the great sin that he has committed that makes it compulsory for him to be punished the hard way.
What he did was that he exposed you to danger. He took advantage of your being nice and your being vulnerable. He exposed you to the men of anew, and he knows that this man can stop at nothing. What?
Spare me all of this. It's obvious that you are very wrong.
Oh, really? Tell me we have come back. You seem not to understand the men from anew. They will do nothing, absolutely nothing to stop at their evil plans.
Men of anew and your unfounded request is the least of my problem. All I am concerned about here is justice. I mean, you have unjustly banished a man from enjoying the peace in his compound, all because of the senseless fear of the intimidation of men of anew.
You cannot intimidate me with your sentiments, because I know you have a good heart. It has beclouded your decision. But Africa must take care of this problem that he has caused. Even if it takes me to kill him, I'll kill him to correct him.
You will kill no one.
You don't seem to understand what is before you. This man will have you hang yourself. And if you know what is good for you, you better stop moving around and sit in one place.
I can take care of myself.
You may not know much about me. Because you may not have a true interest in what concerns me.
Why do you have to say that? You are our prince. Prince Okalisia of Obodechiti. They are apparently true. The one that would marry Masinachi. The beautiful maiden that is a man your mother found for you.
I'm surprised you know this much about me. But I want to tell you, you are not going to marry Masinachi.
Your choice, not mine. You said you came on account of Mwake. I want to find out the interest you have.
Oh yes. I am here because of work. You are a man. And I can conveniently tell you that I'm a man too. You are a masquerade. You can give it to me that I'm a masquerade. I want us to handle this like masquerades.
You're not telling me to leave her because I am not going to let her die.
I am not asking you to leave her, but what else can you do? Who do you wish to stand with? Africa is nowhere to be found and the Congo is not even ready to talk to you about this.
I don't need any of them. it will take me to work alone and make this work, I will. But the only thing you should bear in mind is that I'm not going to let my woman die like that. I will not.
I wish she was what you think she is. Your woman, as she would always say. Yes. You know, sometimes I would always be tempted to go to this one ego to sort her out. To ask her what she is. That she'll be doing this to my friend.
She's the one I love. She's the one I want to wait for. She's the one I'll do everything, even wait for a very long time to prove to her that I love her. And you, my friend, the choice is yours. It's either you stay with me and follow me on this journey and make this work, or you can go, because I'm ready to achieve this cause alone.
I do not know how fruitful it will be. But I just realized that I will not forgive myself if nothing is done at all.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You have to also thank the prince here for his efforts.
What are they doing there? Yes, I know. But why here? And why with the prince?
I don't think you have to panic here. This is such a serious situation that the prince wouldn't be thinking about taking a wife now.
What are you going to do? To find out what they are doing there. What they are talking about.
I feel frustrated. I feel devastated. Why are they not listening to me? It's a gift from the gods. Aliliebuemu, obiabawamu. Aliliebuemu, emeli emebuenu. Wakego, wakego, wakego. Wakego, obiabawa, wakego.
I have already discussed with Okute. In the next 3 days, 3 heads shall fall in Obodet. We shall send a signal for them to understand that we are the same yesterday, today, and forever.
If you will listen to me, I will plead for caution. I was with the king yesterday. The king has started a wider inquiry, and we must allow the king to finish what he has started.
Unfortunately for you and the king, I am the one that leads the warriors. You can continue your political meetings with the king. Our warriors shall proceed to salvage the age-long pride of anew people. Nobody takes us for granted.
As you cannot go to war with Obodo Etiti when the instruments of diplomacy are yet to be exhausted. We have a king in this land. Eze Okalam Madu Okalam Mo Okalam. Yobule Shendu of Umodu. Most importantly, is the Isiara Kifogu of Ibu Kingdom. You must give his approval before any head falls.
What are they talking?
You know you could have spoken to him in a more respectful manner.
And that's because?
Because he is your prince.
From the first day he came here, I knew what he wanted. But let me ask you, are you going to accept him?
Who is supposed to be talking about marriage at this critical?
He wasn't here to discuss about marriage. And even if he was, am I not a single free girl allowed to choose a man of her choice?
Okay, we have a serious problem here. I'll need you to listen to my plans first.
What is it?
Ichi, we are ready with the plans. It is no longer 3 heads. Before the cock will crow at dawn tomorrow, we will have 7 heads from Ogoduit.
Okute, I trust you absolutely. I know what you can do. I know you will not disappoint. That's why I called you.
Ichi, are you saying 7 is not enough? Because for the final passage right of our great warrior Aguba, I will bring home 10, 12 if you want.
I actually called you because I wanted to order a stay of execution.
A stay of execution? Ichi, in anew, we don't go back once decisions have been made.
I know, but I don't want it to look as if I am disobeying the king. They just confirmed to me that the king is making broader inquiries on the matter. I just want to give them benefit of doubt. Once I decide on what to do, I'll send for you.
I can't believe you just said that. Why would you say that? That I should run away with you?
See, I've made plans for us. Let's leave this place. Okay? Let's leave a night before that day. Let's go somewhere far away from Obode Titi and Anew. Let's go somewhere like Agro. Okay, Titi.
What makes you think I want to run away with you? Or you think you stand a better chance with me now that I'm at your mercy?
No. I'm doing this because I want you alive. You're more important to me alive than...
Enough. Let me say this once so you don't ever make the error of repeating this again. I, Nwakigu, will never run away from my father's land.
What if it means taking your life?
If that's the way the gods want me to die, then so be it.
I would not be angry if you mistake me for a mad woman right now. Because that's exactly who I am now.
I will not be surprised if this has to do with Nwake.
I know you love her. And I know that she saved your life.
There's something about this. Tell me about it.
Listen, I do not know what you are planning with my father. Because I don't see any of you making moves. Now someone else wants to do it, but she won't listen.
I will do anything to help her. Anything.
She doesn't listen to me because she believes I am not as smart as she is. But I still love her. Now Bawaye is willing to take her out of this place, but she still won't listen. Maybe if you talk to her as a prince, you will be able to convince her.
Who is this Bawaye to her?
Bawaye is... My prince, it's a little bit complicated. What is important is that he is someone who is willing to save her life. My prince, I am pleading with you so you could talk to her into accepting this offer. Please. Please, you really need to talk to her. I beg you, please.
It's okay. It's on her way.
Your king couldn't have sent only you to us. It's an insult to our kingdom.
I never said he did.
Really? Who sent you then?
Oh, I came on my own. The matter does not concern our kings. That is why I never asked to meet you in the palace. It was to me that the issue of your sick kinsman was brought. It was to me.
It was you who brought in the evil maiden that took his life with an evil owl.
Oh, that maiden is not evil. And that is why I am here.
We find it hard to believe because the story of how she manipulated her own father to death is everywhere.
that maiden is not evil and must never be punished for what she did not do.
Are you challenging us? Man of Obedeti is challenging us in our own land?
Iche Ikpe Maleziokwu, leave the challenge for the gods.
I knew you dragging the gods. Why are we listening to this man? Eh? Why are we allowing the man of Obedeti to treat us as if we are the minors? Don't you know the history? Obedeti is minor to us in everything.
Iche Ikpe Maleziokwu, be calm. Be calm, so that we won't avoid making mistakes. We must involve the gods because it is their gift on that maiden that the whole of you are mocking. Yes.
And what are you driving at?
I do not want to dwell on the issue of who is your minor. But I want to sound it here and now that Obedeti is not your slave. And you must never treat one of the very own as one. Let me tell you, everyone deserves justice. And that is what Nwakego should be given.
And if we fail to comply?
Oh, I hope you people will be wise enough to comply. Because I started with the gods. And I am also ending with the gods. And the whole of us are nothing without the gods. I had a meeting with them. I give them my conditions. Like we agreed. You think they are going to comply to that? Unless they want to dare the gods. Who does that? Who? Akrika, from what I know about Anyenugu people, they are ready to stand anything. Anything. You are laughing. Okongu, that will not include daring the gods. They know the consequences. I hope they will honor the invitation.
My people, I am very happy for the new development. Most especially, we have all gathered here in one accord. That is not to say that this one is a more fortunate one. But we should allow the gods to do their will. Africa. Onyeze, let the process begin. Igwe.
Justice and truth is what we all seek. The oath of Abalanyawu of Obodetiti has been an age-old practice which has proven over and over again its effectiveness. That is because it is connected to the sun. This maiden of Obodetiti shall before all of us take this same oath to prove her innocence. If you killed the man, do not swear. For if you do, you shall die under the sun, and you shall not be buried. Are we all in agreement? Are we all in agreement?
Yes.
Are you ready and willing this day to take the oath?
I'm willing to do anything to prove that I have nothing to do with whatever killed the man.
We have something to say, Your Highness.
We all agreed that this process should proceed. Why interrupt me?
Yes, we agree that this process should proceed. But you all know that anew is full of wise men, and we are always one step ahead.
I do not see the wisdom in stopping the process of oath taking to prove her innocence. I do not see the wisdom.
We don't want her to take the oath because we don't believe in the efficacy of the oath of Anew of Obodo Etiti. She claimed to be a seer. She claimed to have seen her brother's death. But there's something she must do for us to prove that she's a seer. We all know what this is. For her to prove for us that she's a seer, we want her to tell us how many seeds are inside this pumpkin.
They are determined to see her dead. Who in this world will know the number of seeds in that thing? Your parent. Even though I don't like Mwakego for anything, but for once, I'm surprised. How did I expect her to tell us the number of seeds? Shh. It's okay.
Father, this is not our agreement with them. It's not.
People of Anew, we should understand that we have gathered here in one accord.
This is the only condition, or we go back to our old request.
Do not start an evil process with my Isugu, was what the innocent lady pleaded with you. This happened today in your land. She asked you to promise her that you will not use her fruit to start an evil process. As the leader of the group, can you deny what I just said?
Moria, please, help us with your pumpkin. Please, help us so that we can save our motherland. We need it to save our people. Please.
No. This is the only soak that I have. I want to sell it.
Please now. Okay, let me ask you a question. If all our people and our kingdom perish and you have this isugu or this your pumpkin, will you be happy? Bikonu.
Please, Mburi.
If you are sure you are going to use it to save our land, then I give it to you. But please, do not do an evil thing with it.
No. Promise. Thank you. May the Lord be with you. Thank you. It shall be well with you and your family.
It's well with you.
Men of Anew, I am surprised that you dare the gods. I am surprised.
She asked not to use her fruit to start an evil process. That exactly is what you have done. using her fruit to start an evil process. Her fruit that contains 65 seeds. Go ahead, cut it open and confirm. Let us ascertain if I am an evil seer, a good seer, or a witch that kills people with her words.
59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64.
'" No other one.
Voice of silence. Silence has a voice. It has a golden voice. Voice of silence. Voice of silence. Silence has a voice. It has a golden voice. Wake ge kuyoku. Wake ga baimba. Wake ga bayaso. Ma wake ge kuge fenile. Wake ge kuyoku. Wake ga baimba. Wake ga bayaso. Ma wake ge kuge fenile. Ndi nwere ntị n'anụ. Ndị nwere anya n'ahụ. The voice of silence. Silence has a voice. Ndị nwere ntị n'anụ.
Hey, ifele megbu.
Ikpe mara eziokwu. Shame on you. Look at them.
Voice of silence. Silence has a voice. It has a golden voice. Voice of silence. Voice of silence. Silence has a voice. It has a golden voice.
Can't do anything. Say that, boy. The most wisest.
The seer has one more message for you.
The voice of silence. Silence has a voice.
Listen, you brat of a bodetity. You know what is good for you. Leave us alone. Let us figure out what next to do.
What you must do next is to confess the atrocity you are hiding.
Are you talking to me?
Remember what Wanyolu told you? The truth is like smoke. It cannot be hidden.
You're taking your luck too far.
I speak because I am afraid of nothing but the gods that sent me. Your so-called hero whom you claim to be defending died with the truth. That truth shall spring up and set the record straight in the land.
Will you tell us this truth that Aguba was hiding?
Church, are you joining this evil maiden of Obodetiti to make a mockery of Aguba?
Continue in your quest to suppress the truth. But note, you are next.
Oh, stop there before I kill you with my bare hands. What do you mean when you say I'm messed?
Why hide under the guise of guarding cultural relevance to conceal multitude of sin?
Watch your language, you brat! Who is hiding a multitude of sin?
You are hiding a multitude of sin with Aguba. Confess now. You must not confess in an elaborate manner. You can do so now before these men. Say it with your mouth, else I will not say anything.
Ije, what is the matter? What is going on?
I stand with the gods, and men cannot destroy me. The truth will always reveal itself. You can still save yourself by revealing it to these men now.
Ije, what is going on?
Voice of silence. Silence has a voice. Voice of silence. Voice of silence.
I understand one thing, my brother. And what is happening here? You're in love with that maiden because you see our mother and her. But you don't have to kill yourself over her.
My princess, I want us to understand ourselves here and now. I want her. I don't know what you're going to do about it, but I want that maiden.
You are the coming king of this kingdom. Every maiden should be excited that you're showing interest in her.
But we have an interesting scenario here. The prince, your brother, is interested in a maiden who doesn't want the opulence of the throne. My dear, I want you to step into it.
Step into it as in going to beg an orphan to marry you.
Exactly.
Come on. Don't be ridiculous. You know I can't do that. I won't.
Listen, I know you can do it. Exactly what you're going to do. This maiden stole the heart of your only brother by doing what your mother did all her life. You know women understand themselves small. Look at me. You will do it for me. And I will be indebted to you forever. Come on, say no. Don't say no. Please.
I have never been disgraced in any way like this before. That maiden was more than a seer.
In fact, the people of Obodetiti never stop talking about this for generations.
Have you seen the fruit of your agitation? You insisted that that maiden must be killed. It was you who was first to remind us of the age-old tradition of a killer hanging himself or herself. And we quickly took the matter to the king.
And when that plan failed, you insisted on that stupid pumpkin seed counting.
All I wanted was justice for our brother Aguba. Has that become a crime on my part now?
Oh, let me remind you. She said something about the truth. Are you ready to speak to us now? Or you must wait when we get to anew?
I wouldn't want anyone to insult me on the account of what I've said.
You are sinned with Aguba. You need not confess. You can so now for this man. Confess with your mouth or else.
Even your king knows I'm a man of power. You can't read it through me.
Confess with your mouth or else.
You lie! I have nothing to confess. You lie! You lie! You lie! You lie!
I did everything that I did and turned a new leaf because of you.
I left my hunting business. It gives me good money. Please, what else would you have me do?
Nothing. You have done everything. Mwakegu would never marry a man who lives a fake life. A man who lives in pretense. I don't care if you were making so much money before. But the end point is that now you're living a true life to people and to yourself. And that's the picture I want in my ideal man.
I don't know why you are saying